Hey, look, it's Hordak. Is he actually going to do something?
He has one of those balls that you touch.
Yeah, he has a Van de Graaff generator. He bent a wrench.
Oh, Wrenchy Squad!
Wrenchy Squad! Oh, what? What?
What?
That thing has emotions? What?
What?
I thought that was a robot. Is that like his son?
And why did it just record the word useless? Is it gonna like
I
go to
think
Catra
it
and be like,
feels-
you're useless? Are we gonna have a new like third side of the war with baby bot thing, Kyle, and like Intrapta and like
Please have Baby Bot lead his rebellion.
That'd be so great. I don't know what the point of that scene was. I guess we'll find out. But
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be important for something. What
still,
are you
she
doing, Bo?
wants to be with
Is he programming an arrow with an arrow?
Who needs Entrapta? You've got Bo. Techmaster and
Excuse you. You can try to
They
convince
never
her.
even
You're just gonna
established-
be like, oh well, I guess she's our enemy.
But
Trust
they
me,
never showed him
I'm
like
the doctor.
building anything or doing anything useful, and now they're just trying to make us accept that he's good at welding.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's not good at welding.
Oh, good.
Entrapta made her decision. We can't
You
change
You didn't try to change it. They saw her on the screen. She said, "Oh, I guess I'm working for the Horde because I can get to do experiments." They didn't try to convince her at all, and now they're like, "She made her choice."
She didn't even say, oh, I like the Horde, I stand for what they're doing. She was just like, oh, hi guys, I like science.
I bet if they were like, "Oh, Adora could probably like get you some some
First One's
connections
tech.
with some First One's tech," I bet she would have been like, "Oh, I'll come back to you." But they didn't even try.
I know.
We can handle the Horde.
But sure you can, based on your last experience with
Yeah.
We'll handle this the way we always do.
By
Failing miserably?
being stupid.
Best friend Quad to the rescue!
That was
Are you
disgusting.
kidding me? You're the worst. Just circle mark the bad joke one again.
And the best friend squad.
Oh my gosh, I hate everything.
Did she just see a sauce of death or something? What was that?
Hey, Entrapta. Is it the goblin thing? Emily is not good at life. Okay. Oh no!
Why is he so angry all of a sudden?
Pathetic. Just like everything on this backwards planet.
Why is this in the roleplay chat when Viren was disowning both of us?
You're weak.
You're weak!
You should
Let me
kill
stab
her.
you with a fork! I'm just confused as to what's happening. So he was, like, the last episode, he was like, "You're doing great!" And now he's like,
How could
"The
you get
worst
captured
force
for
captain
10 minutes
that's
and
ever
immediately
happened."
escaped?
And he's mad at the
And-
fact that she got captured, not at the fact that she squandered an opportunity several times to capture the people that are against them. Like, with the robots just leaving them there, and then with her just, like...
He doesn't seem to really know what happens. He doesn't
Yeah.
keep up with... Maybe they do need a daily check-in, because clearly
Yeah,
he's just, like,
he
working
just-
on his wrenchy machine.
I don't know what's happening. I'm
I
just
don't know.
confused. I don't know why he's angry all of a sudden.
He wanted to remove the atmosphere. That's what he's working on.
That's what I gathered.
Why can't they just hack the planet to do that?
No!
Sauce of death!
Is it?
Oh, no, it was just air. Is he about to drop her in the
What?
Rancor pit?
Your performance.
What? She has been doing
What
amazing!
are you talking about?
Literally. What?
Pathetic.
Why is he building a vocabulary? What is he plotting? What motives does this weird robot baby have?
It just likes to record Hordak saying, oh, re, and then he just goes around to people going, re, re,
I'm so
re,
confused. Does he have
just to
like
make him
some
feel
grudge
bad.
against Hordak and wants to ruin his reputation? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. He probably feeling sad or like feeling replaced, and he's like, man, I used to be Hordak's bro, and now he's got Entrapta making and things. I don't understand, because like literally the baby thing has always been like sitting on his shoulder and stuff, and he's still doing that, so nothing's changed, and I don't know why he was feeling that way.
I feel like we should leave it to MJ Tanner for why he's so salty now.
I'm just
'cause
confused. Well, we haven't
I
even
just
gotten through the
don't
whole season yet.
understand.
We can mark it.
I'm sensing something weird the closer we get to the outpost.
So specific. A bad thing.
Bad thing.
Alwyn is the rebellion's biggest supplier of, supplies.
Wow, these writers have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. That's weird. It's a supply thing with supplies.
I've updated my tracker pad to detect Horde signals. If they're
How? They
I
just,
have
okay.
updated my tracker pad to track the Horde.
What they do in this show is that they're like, we need to get from point A to point B. How do we do that? Doing it well and explaining it? No, let's just have a character say, I have done this impossible thing in order to progress the plot. You're welcome.
I love how it's like, we've figured out how to reverse engineer the signals that the Horde uses, but they're like, I have no idea if this stuff was made by Entrapta.
I
I don't know how to fix this.
To me, it seems like they want Bo to be capable of these crazy things, like, oh, I figured out how to track the Horde signals, but then as soon as there's like a minor technological issue, he's like, help, I do not know how to do things.
It's like, I hacked the mainframe, guys, I'm such a good hack. Oh wait, how to,
the wire came unplugged, how do I put this back in?
Exactly.
Are you smart or are you not, Bo? Please make up your mind.
Pasta.
Did she say pasta?
People used to tell stories about Owen being haunted.
Haunted?
What? Nobody mentioned that until now?
Like the story of the weeping princess?
What? Is this like La Llorona?
Someone's here.
His face is so grotesque half the time.
Grotesque.
You are going to have to reorganize all those with your claw hands, and that is not going to be fun.
6 requests for resupply. Didn't you see these? I've been a little
Oh my
busy.
gosh.
You know.
Of course they need some resupplies while the other people are at the supply place.
Oh
Because
my
why
gosh.
wouldn't they happen to go to the same spot for the 78th time in a row?
Conquering the planet for the Horde? Not that anybody's...
It just struck me again.
Yeah.
They're trying to conquer the entire planet. How big is this planet? I just don't understand how such a large-scale war seems so small-scale.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
It's the entire planet, yet it seems like it takes place within like one square mile.
It's the entire planet, and yet the thing that's been stopping them is one little area of woods.
But the armory is out of armor.
Good job.
Nice. Sparkles.
Focus.
She just
She
poked her
almost
in the
stabbed
eye.
her in the eye.
This door is too small for horses, which is rude.
Yeah, because all doors need to be big enough for horses, because if they're not, it's discriminatory!
And also, all doors need to be big enough for giant robots that were built bigger than horses, because otherwise it's discriminatory.
Literal elephants, dinosaurs of the first age, or else you are being a racist!
I thought you were going to say being a raisin.
But is it small enough for raisins to be able to push open? Because if it's not,
Oh no!
oh, we got problems.
Doors are racist! Who eats a slab of meat with peas and corn on it
Sprinkled
next
upon
to
it.
a sliced tomato and a full lime?
Count the shadows.
I don't like being out here by myself.
Good for you.
How'd you get in the door? Was
Wait.
it big enough for a horse?
Wait, yeah.
You just said it wasn't.
Wait, is
He
he in
just-
the house or
he
is he
just-
peeking his head in the door?
He's like
Yeah, he looks
in
like
the
he's
doorway.
definitely able to get through the doorway. Also, he looks like something from My Little Pony right now.
He really, wow, he really does. His face is shortened. It used to be
what?
longer.
Yeah, what? You should stop freaking at
That
shadows.
rude does that. Did you see that? There's no like shadow behind it. There, okay. It's the what's it called? The thing from the Lorax with the little barred up window.
Oh,
the one slur. Yeah, the one slur.
Glimmer?
I just
She was
hid in the
nether
void for a
realm.
while.
Yeah, just hid in the void. Can she hide in the void for as long as she wants?
I don't know.
Ethical dilemma number...
You have ethics?
This is just kind of a illogical thing to do, because, like, she knows that Hordak's gonna, like, freaking blow her up or something.
And didn't she already say that she could do this thing with a different tool? But it's the principle of the thing. You have to use the right tool for the right job.
And can't she just make another one?
Can there ever be like a good basis for anything the characters do in
Can
this
she
show?
not use her fingers to
Honestly,
twist
yeah.
the bolt?
It was already out like halfway. She could just like, doot, I did it. What are you doing?
She's fixing Hordak's mistakes because she feels like it. He's like, what? Someone wasn't afraid of me? Why didn't he just stab her?
There will be dire consequences.
Why doesn't he do something?
It should hold the charge now.
What?
Why is he? What?
So
why
Kesha
is
was
he
like,
so okay with this?
Don't go in there, he'll kill you. She goes in there, he goes, oh, Ree, guess I'll
No,
leave you.
he wasn't even like, oh, Ree. He was like, mild annoyance. And she's like, oh, bye. And he's like, oh. Hey, don't do it again.
Should we cross off wimpy threats?
Yeah. That was the worst threat of a
No
villain
wonder
ever.
the Horde is such a fail, because Hordak doesn't do anything. He
Hordak's
just-
like, no one's ever told me no before.
No one's ever not cowered before my uselessness.
Usually I just remove their oxygen and they die.
Of course I was right.
Why did she come back in? Does she have no regard for her safety?
Multi-dimensional gates are purely theoretical.
Are you gonna go see He-Man?
But he trusts me plenty.
After he sucked away your oxygen.
That's true.
Her eyebrows were so thick.
Beautiful and brilliant.
Oh, come on, please.
What?
Promise she will never bother you again.
You're bothering.
Are the one
Oh!
bothering the force, Captain. I am working.
I am working.
I've never had a lab partner before.
I hate this.
What the heck? Why? What?
Did he record her hissing when she was younger and just repeat that audio back to her?
When the Black Garnet disrupted the planet, it must have caused the hub to power up. It's trying to send old stored messages. With you.
How long has it been since nobody was at this supply area?
Yeah, if it was like,
'Cause it's
oh,
definitely
this is
been
where
a
we get all of our
while.
supplies, then why was she?
I'm so confused.
Ah.
Has nobody bothered to report, hey, we were at the important supply area and suddenly Ghost appeared? Nobody knows
I guess
about
that's why
this?
there's tales that it's haunted, but like
How could it even be tales of it being haunted? Like, wouldn't that
that
be
would
like...
just be fact then. That,
Wouldn't
like,
it just
oh,
be
there's
like something from a long time ago, like, oh, in ancient days, but then it only activated recently, so what are you trying to say? Either there's recent, oh no, something happened, or there's, in the past, it's kind of been always spooky. I don't know. I just
I'm
don't...
really confused.
What?
Because of what Mara did to the planet.
I really hate how she's just
So upset
accepting-
about Mara?
She's just
like-
accepting the like 2 sentences she's ever heard about Mara.
Yeah, well,
like,
I have no idea what she did
what's
or
her
who
face?
she is or anything.
And a hologram lady's just like, oh, Mara was so bad, and she's like, oh, I hate Mara now, without even like asking any questions about what happened.
Yeah, like, I'm sure whoever Mara is, she probably had reasons for what she did
Yeah.
as well. Like, maybe Light Hope really annoyed her, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna destroy your interface with the planet, because you're gonna blow things up! And how did they even go 1,000 years with no She-Ra and stuff? And how did the people forget about this technology stuff? What happened to this world? And how did it get transported to another dimension?
Be at rest.
Be at rest now. I
What?
thought they were holograms.
But then...
But apparently they have feelings and they have to go be at rest now. I'm so
I guess
confused.
they were saying, oh, it was a message they tried to send, but they couldn't because Mara!
Because
But-
hecking Mara!
But how could she possibly know, oh, this was a message they were trying to send just before Mara messed things up, and therefore this message that apparently encompasses this entire town with, like, people waving and other people doing other things, how did she even know that this was meant to be a giant message? Why would anyone need to send a giant casual message like this? And why did Mara breaking things at that exact moment cause this to... Why? I don't understand! They're saying so many things that they couldn't possibly know, but also don't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Oh no, it's a square.
It's a thing. What? the
It's
heck?
constellations.
Was that supposed to be a cliffhanger? Because I'm just confused.
Literally, I just don't understand anything that's happening anymore, and I can't think straight. It's hurting my brain. Leave it to MJ Tanner.
We're thanking the patrons. You start.
Thanks, Agent Aki.
Animation Destination.
Naruto? No. Well, Billy. How did I
Naruto.
I'm so tired.
Call sign Slinky.
Danier Fox.
Jared Thompson.
Jason. Jason.
King Ammo the Bold.
Laura L.
Mark Von Cobain.
Sierra Jones.
Oh my gosh.
Am I
Thanks,
alive
guys.
still?
I'm sorry that we're dying. Oh my gosh.
Cliffhanger.
We're just
Any
tired.
form of
We're not like
And that's why he's
called cliffhanger. Oh my gosh.